Hello everyone, this is Johannes Lacroix, and welcome to another video. Today, going to talk about the third season of the Formula E. So, basically it's a pretty straightforward video of me racing around Long Beach with the Dragon Racing FE car, while I talk about what is going to be important for this season. So, it's going to be the third season of Formula E, obviously, but Sebastian Buemi is the champion, and he'll obviously be hoping to defend it against Lucas di Grassi, even though I think Lucas di Grassi is destined to come back and take some revenge against him, because he has been championship worthy, but he has been championship worthy, but he's he has missed the championship for the past 2 seasons, so I think he definitely deserves this one. And I'm dearly oh god, I'm outnumbered in this one. Yeah, these cars are not very fast. Anyway. Alright, so Audi obviously want to be able to close the gap that they had kept open to Renault, because they achieved not a single pole position last season, and neither did they have any fastest laps. So they obviously want to get a bit more competitive. Wow, this is very chaotic. Seems wow. And also, there's going to be the Jaguar Formula E team. Jaguar are going to be returning to motorsport for the first time in 25 years with the 24-hour Le Mans program. And they will be fielding Adam Carroll and Mitch Evans, who, a GP2 star. He was en route to Formula 1 when he was being tested for the Jaguar Formula E team. And I think he was ranked best out of all over the drivers. Henry Tinknell, Alex Lynn, and Mitch Evans. I think Henry Tinknell deserved the seat because he hadn't proved himself, whereas Mitch Evans had. So, yeah. There's the Jaguar team. And Aguri Suzuki has sold his Formula E team to a Chinese company called Techita. And that'll be right in from the first race of the season, which is the Hong Kong ePrix. Jean-Eric Verne will be one of the favorite drivers, because we now have 2 Chinese teams actually in the sport. The Tech Cheetah team, which is being led by Jean-Eric Verne and Ma Qinghua, they'll be using second-hand Renault cars, whereas the Nextev team is going to use the Nextev TCR team will be fielding their previous season lineup of Nelson Piquet Jr. and Oliver Turby. And they'll hope to improve, because they did achieve a bit of a backmarker position last year. They were in a backmarker position last year, so they hope to get better. And for Monaco, they got lots of guys to cheer from. Monaco has Sebastian Buemi and Lucas di Grassi, and also yes, a lot of rookies as well in this season. It's like a bunch of new drivers. So we're going to see Jose Maria Lopez on the Virgin team, racing alongside Sam Burton. Jose Maria Lopez was is on his way towards winning a third consecutive World Touring Car Championship. Wow, that's really fair. So he's on his way to winning a third consecutive World Touring Car Championship. So he's a legend in the World Touring Car Championship for Citroën, and Citroën has contracted him to race for Virgin Racing. So see, Virgin Racing use Citroën engines. So man, this car is really slow. come on, this guy's can't be harder too. So, see, Maria Lopez is one of Citroen's really good drivers in the World Touring Car Championship, and because Virgin Racing use Citroen-powered engines in Formula E, Lopez chose to race for them. So, I hope he does well, because, you know, he's in a very good team, and he already has quite a good profile. So, and there's also the Swedish driver Felix Rosenqvist, who's going to race for Mahindra. I've never actually heard of him, but he'll be partnering Nick Heidfeld at Mahindra, which would be a pretty... Keep on losing the positions. So, yeah. So, and also one of the great things about this is that every country has something to cheer for. I mean, France has Renault, Germany has Audi, China has, or no, Hong Kong rather, because the China ePrix will now be the Hong Kong ePrix. China has Nextev, TCR, and Techchita. And I'm pulling for the Dragon Racing team because Dragon Racing, who are one of the best teams in the sport at the moment, will be using their own engines made by Penske, so that will be pretty interesting. And hoping Jerome D'Ambrosio is one of my favorite guys in this sport. I'm hoping he can get something out of this season, because that'd be great. And Stevan Sarrazin, who is my profile picture, racing for Venturi for a third season, will be partnered by German driver Mauro Engber. And I thought they would keep their lineup of Mike Conway and Stevan Sarrazin, because it was a pretty good lineup. And but it seemed as though Sarrazin was carrying the team actually. So having a new driver in hopes that he can do better would always be a good thing for the team. And also, the Andretti Autosport team, or MS Amlin Andretti, is Amlin Andretti will now start making their own engines as well, and keeping Robin Friends, and they've released Simone de Silvestro, and after Antonio Felix da Costa do not have a team to race for, let's keep on racing until I'm finished. So, after Antonio Felix da Costa, after Aguri Suzuki's team left Formula E, da Costa was left without a drive, so MLS Amlin Andretti picked him up as one of their drivers. And that is definitely a really good idea, to have two very decent midfield drivers coming together racing for the same team. And it helps to make a more decent and better team in the end. So, yeah. Let's do this again. See if we can actually get through. So, Monaco and Mahindra. I thought Mahindra would replace Bruno Senna with Oliver Rowland, who was the person who replaced Nick Heidfeld at one of the races last season. So, I thought that would happen, but I guess not. Felix Rosenqvist. Nice to see a Scandinavian guy come in. And yeah, well, this is Bathurst, yes it is. Well, okay, this is how you can test the top speed of a Formula E car. I think it's limited to 130. Ooh! What was that? Rest in peace, him. Well, there goes my steering. Alright. So, and so obviously Great Britain's going to be cheering for Sam Bird because they've got a British driver in a British car. You always want to be cheering for someone like that. And also, what else? What was I going to say? hold on. And, so, I would say, while the public would probably disagree with me, since everyone I've asked prefers Buemi over Grassi, I would say Grassi deserves the title this year, because he finished third in the first season, and he's finished second this year, so I think Grassi is destined to come back, take some revenge on Buemi, and possibly win. I think that one of the cars spun out, I think. It's really annoying now. I have to... Oh, these guys are coming up on me Whoa! Ha! Ha! Alright. I've been damaged a bit too much, so, and one of the major things about this season, like, in terms of actual transactions, Bruno Senna will be leaving the sport. Too bad to see him leave, because, Bruno Senna decided to stick to the World Endurance Championship, and as I said in the last video, he'll be one of the favorites for Mexico. So, what was I doing? What the hell? Well, what was that? That was pretty anticlimactic. I gotta try that again. Wait, hold on. I'm just... Okay, there we go. I'm just fixing this, like, very flimsy, trackpad here. So, and every country that's taking part in this has a home crowd. I mean, wait, I don't think there will be a British participation in the sport anymore. There won't be the London ePrix, but, so, you know, Britain has Virgin Racing, Monaco has Venturi, China has Techita and Nextev. My favorites are Dragon Racing, while some other people will be cheering for Andretti. India has Mahindra, Germany has Audi, and France has Renault. There's everyone gets to feel like they belong in the sport. It's really fun. And also Roborace. This is going to be the very first ever championship for driverless cars. It's a really smart thing to do. I gotta be honest with myself. I gotta say, Formula E cars are not terribly good up the hills. Ah! Alright. So this will be the very first ever championship for driverless cars. All of the teams will be entering. It seems. Alright, yeah, these guys are like. Yeah, see, this is what happens. You don't need to do anything going downhill. Alright, so Roborace will be awesome. The very first ever championship for driverless cars. And each team will run we'll have one of these things, and so, yeah. So let me finish this race first. Basically, this is a problem with an all-electric car up against petrol-powered cars, or gas-powered cars. It makes you feel like you are... It is deliberately biased against you. Look at this. Okay, hold on. So this season has a lot to be excited for. There will be more races, and speaking of which, I will be going to one of them. Next July, I will go to the New York ePrix. It's going to be it's a very exciting thing to watch. I mean, I know Formula E is really exciting to see, and I've always wanted to watch a race live, and what better chance to do that than watch one of the races at New York, which is the closest to where I live. I mean, I don't live in New York, but I live pretty close. So, yeah. This guy. No, that didn't work. Deciding not to break it all was really a dumb decision. That was totally not fair. That was biased. This game is biased against Formula E. It's really annoying. And of course, nobody picks a Formula E car themselves, which is really annoying. Okay, get ready to be bumped. Get ready to be rear-ended in the butt. No, I want him to just head-on hit me. So that's basically the things to be excited for in the 20. Those are the things to be excited for the 2016-2017 Formula E season. It's going to last for a brief amount of time. I'm never going to get back. I'm never going to be able to catch back up to this guy. That's what it is with this stupid car. When I have the AI on highly skilled, and this car is just completely insuperior to them. I guess this is basically what you would call the Borg against the Starfleet, and that would be that's a weird comparison, but whatever. Alright, ready, set. Okay. No wonder Australia is so hot. Just look at the background. It's no one's going to rear-end me this time, but I will be severely outnumbered by these guys. So, I hope you guys enjoyed that video. If you did, click the like button or the subscribe button or leave a comment, and I will see, and this video will be over the moment I am finished with this track. Alright. See you guys next time.